toxic masculinity.
Hunter Biden smoked Parmesan cheese to get high.
Yeah. How weird is this story? So, Hunter Biden, this is something I learned on Gorka today. Hunter Biden apparently said he was smoking Parmesan cheese because when he was with his brother's wife, he got together with his brother's wife after his brother died. She didn't want him doing drugs. So he was like so desperate to get high, he smoked Parmesan cheese.
So he's not lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, it's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. All right, let's go ahead and play this for you guys.
But the rumors lived on. In October 2020, a New York Post article said that emails purportedly showing shady dealings in Ukraine by Hunter Biden were found on a laptop computer that he supposedly left in a Delaware repair shop in 2019. The details were sketchy at best. And last month, a declassified intelligence report said that before the election, the Russians had launched a smear campaign against Joe Biden and his family.
It does not specifically talk about your laptop.
Yeah.
Was that your laptop?
For real, I don't know.
I know, but you know that this is.
I really don't know.
Okay.
The answer is.
You don't know yes or no if the laptop
I don't have
was
any
yours.
idea. I have no idea.
So
whether
could have been yours.
Of course, certainly. There could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. There could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me.
And you didn't drop off a laptop to be repaired in Delaware?
Not that I remember at all. So, we'll see. Usually he calls me right before he goes to bed just to tell me that he loves me.
Hunter Biden says he's rebuilding now and sober since he married South African film producer Melissa Cohen in May 2019. If his story means anything, he told us, it's that the only thing more powerful than a monstrous addiction or eviscerating grief is a family's love.
Did you say you and your dad talk every night?
Every night, yeah. Yeah, well, we talk at least every night.
All right, this is obviously not the part that I wanted to play.
He, like me, knows a lot more compassion and understanding for the people that knew him when he took his last breath. Crack and drinking vodka.
There we go.
Anyone that you know.
All right, so here's the
Because there'd be crumbs mixed in and you just...
I mean, I went one time.
Okay, so I do want to comment on that last thing, by the way. He's saying that he did so much drugs and stuff that he has no idea whether that laptop's his. That's such an unbelievably obvious lie. Of course you know if that laptop's yours or not. I'm just so rich, I have so many laptops. I don't know. Some of them just disappear sometimes. I don't even think about it. I just smoke crack and I don't think about what's happening to my various laptops. Just like, whatever. You know how it is, guys. Come on. You know if the freaking laptop's yours. You know if it's yours. Of course you know it's yours. But this is something I mentioned on the Gorka show. Like, she doesn't ask about the specific things on the laptop. She doesn't say, okay, you're saying that it could be Russian disinformation. So is anything that came out about the laptop, is any of that stuff false? Or is any of it true? And you could list off the different things. She could read it off. But she doesn't do that, of course, because she has no interest in making him look bad. She wants to make him look good. All right, let's read the Parmesan cheese bit, because this is the funniest thing. This is so crazy. All right, let me get back here.
That even remotely resembled crack cocaine.
But in time, he fell off the wagon and deeper into the abyss.
You would wake up some mornings, I shouldn't even say some mornings because you slept for like 15 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
And be looking for crack and just smoke whatever was there?
Yeah. I spent more time on my hands and knees picking through rugs, smoking anything that even remotely resembled crack cocaine. I probably smoked more Parmesan cheese than anyone Anyone that you know, I'm sure, Tracy.
Because there'd be crumbs mixed in, and
Yeah,
you just.
yeah. I mean, I went one time for 13 days without sleeping and smoking crack and drinking vodka exclusively throughout that entire time.
Hunter Biden's struggle with his personal demons is a big part of his new book from an imprint of Simon CBS Company. The title, Beautiful Things.
Okay, all right. I figured it out. I finally figured out why, because I hadn't watched this whole thing. I was just aware of this today. So what he's trying to say here is that, you know, what he's trying to say here is that he was looking for any kind of crack he could find, and so if he found something that looked like crack, he would smoke it, hoping it was crack, but then it turned out to be Parmesan cheese, disappointing him. So he wasn't actually smoking Parmesan cheese intentionally. He was smoking Parmesan cheese thinking hopefully it's actually crack.
Well, it wasn't like detergent or Clorox.
That's true.
Cleaning
It could have been a lot of
stuff.
stuff. It could have been a lot of weird stuff. Kitty litter? I don't know. Actually, I've never smoked crack, but I assume that, you know, you could mistake kitty litter.
How that, like, I think for me, all drugs looks the same, just white, whatever.
Yeah, some kind of white powder.
Yeah.
Well, you know, what's really weird is that this is obviously a fluff piece. This is obviously like a positive piece to promote his book. It's insane to me that the media, despite the fact that this guy's a crackhead, he doesn't make his family look good, the fact that he obviously stole American taxpayer money through Burisma, through Ukraine, that was, you know, money that was shoveled into Ukraine by his father, Joe Biden, in this corrupt manner. He corruptly took money from the Chinese. All of these bad things, the media is still pushing his book. That's how much the media wants to...
They need to push his books. Maybe he will make money on his book and stop stealing money from taxpayers.
Yeah, maybe that's why. All right. Well, I guess that's the show for today. I think we had a lot of good stories. I'm going to take it up from here, and Valeria is going to go to her party because she's obviously very stressed out, texting her friends, "I'm sorry, my evil husband is making me work today." So, meanwhile, we're trying to do a show here, and she's sitting there on her phone texting her friends. All right, she obviously is getting stressed out. You can go, darling. I will read the questions and comments.
Are you sure you can handle it without me?
I don't know. Do you have anything that you took pictures of or anything that we need to cover?
No, I did not see a single super chat
Okay,
today.
perfect. All right,
Don't
no
give
super
him money without me, guys. Thank you.
Don't give him any money without me. Yeah, exactly. So, all right, Valeria, you've been lovely. And, yeah, I'll answer some questions and comments. All right, bye now.
Don't smoke Parmesan cheese.
Don't smoke Parmesan while I'm gone. All right. Yeah, it's funny, actually, that I wasn't able to figure out quite what they were saying, but I hadn't seen that clip. Now that I've seen the whole thing. Hunter Biden, yeah, he's not exactly the clearest person in the world. All right. My timeline still hasn't caught up to all you guys' questions and comments, so just give me a second here. Let's see here. Frank James has written Toxic Masculinity. A crackhead will smoke anything toony. I don't know what that means. Tuny. And while hoping that it's crack. I think you meant white. Something in white. Hoping that it's crack. Right. Yeah. I kind of figured that out. It made sense once I thought about it, right? Like somebody who's addicted to somebody, thinking maybe some of the particles got lost in the carpet, digging through the carpet, trying to find something, finding something that looks vaguely like it, trying to smoke it, and then obviously being disappointed that it's not it. So it took me a second to figure that out, but... Toxic Masculinity. Weekdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.